What to do in your 20s, 30s, and 40s to retire wealthy. Watch live. If you are not on Kylie Jenner's financial wavelength, making smart money decisions in your 20s, 30s, and 40s is imperative if you want to retire as a millionaire. In fact, in 2018, the rate of adults ages 65 and older who filed for bankruptcy more than doubled since 1991, according to Forbes Consumer. Retiring as a millionaire is easier said than done, but it isn't impossible. There has been a significant pay raise. What to prioritize in your 20s, 30s, and 40s if you want to increase your chances of retiring with $1 million. 1. Take advantage of with compound interest. Any interest accrued earns interest on itself. In his book Self-Made Millionaire, Grant Sabatier explains that the younger you are, the more time you have for your money to grow. If contributing to an employer-sponsored 401k plan is the simplest way to get started. The general rule of don't be discouraged if you are on a tight budget. Saving something is better than saving nothing at all. At the very minimum, if a 401k plan isn't an option for you, look into other tax-advantaged retirement vehicles, such as a Roth IRA, a traditional IRA, or a September IRA. 2. Avoid or pay off. In 2014, Mark Cuban told Business Insider that the one thing he wishes he had known about money in his 20s is that credit cards are the worst investment that you can make. To avoid racking up credit card debt, keep living expenses to a minimum. Consider living in. It's also a good idea to open a high-yield savings account to start building your emergency savings. This will provide you. 3. Maintain a healthy. Building a strong credit score in your 20s can pay dividends for the rest of your life. Healthy scores make it a point to consistently pay your bills on time and keep your balances low. Generally, 1. Boost or develop it. Diversification is a fundamental rule when it comes to intelligent investing, especially in your 30s so after you've graduated from college and settled into a stable career. Hopefully, instead of spending an entire weekend watching Netflix, use that free time to develop additional income streams. Pick up a side hustle. If none of the above sounds appealing, you should still be active in trying to boost your earnings. That might mean it's a bad sign if you're in your 30s and still making nearly the same amount you did in your 20s. 2. Increase your retirement. It's fine to have a few mishaps in your 20s. But by the time that's why it's important to do a thorough review of your retirement accounts to make sure you're on track to hit that $1 million finish line. If you're already, it's also smart to consider opening more than one retirement savings account, such as a Roth IRA, traditional IRA, and or health savings account. 3. Have the money convert. This one isn't exclusive to 30-somethings. If you're if you're serious about getting married, the prenuptial agreement is one of the most important financial discussions you'll ever have with your partner. Not fun. Keep in mind that the average cost for a divorce attorney in the US is $250 per hour, according to by the legal site Nolo. The average couple. 1. Continue living with. As you grow older, you fall more vulnerable to lifestyle creep, which is the gradual increase of your spending as your wage increases. According to Sarah Stanley Fallon, a co-author of The Two of Strongest Qualities of Millionaires are Resilience and Perseverance, so both of which play big roles in helping them avoid lifestyle creep. If you're looking to make big purchases, like a house or car, review your financial situation and make sure you set a reasonable budget. Also, she adds, keeping. 2. Teach your kids about. It's easy to get financially off track in your 40s and 50s, especially if you have children. According to Merrill Lynch's 2018 financial, 72% said they put their children's interests ahead of their own need to save for retirement and regret not teaching their children about money at a young age. Obviously, you'll need to support your children in their early stages, but making sure they have a strong financial education can help prevent your retirement savings from getting derailed. Make it a habit to 3. Take care of your health. Technically, you should always prioritize your health first. But as we age, according to a 2018 Gallup, nearly 44% of US adults say they're worried about not being able to pay medical costs if they have a serious illness or accident. Of course, healthy living can't prevent all health conditions, but it can improve your chances of avoiding diabetes and heart disease, thus saving thousands of dollars in out-of-pocket expenses for treatment. Jim Brown is a financial consultant and the founder of A.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.